Hi everyone, my name is Emily and welcome. This is Updawg-Yoga. This is a virtual yoga studio and I'm so glad you are here today. Today we're going to work on a pose called Firefly. If you're not sure what that is, you can check out some of my shorts or some of my Instagram, Facebook stuff. I've been really wanting to do this pose for a long time and all you need is 2 blocks. If you don't have 2 blocks, you'll be just fine. So let's start in child's pose together. Go ahead and start in tabletop on your hands and knees. If you see me swatting, it's because there's bugs. Start on your hands and knees, bring your big toes together, take your knees as wide as your mat, and sink your hips back to your heels. You can reach your arms forward, rest on your forehead, and all you have to do while you're here is breathe. Slow, deep breath in through your nose, long, deep breath out through your nose. Deep breath in, and deep breath out. Breathe here, spread your fingers wide, reach your arms forward, soften your shoulders towards your mat. Make your way up to your hands and knees. So anytime you need to rest, you can come back to that child's pose. On your hands and knees, inhale, reach your right arm up to the sky. Exhale, thread the needle. Take your right arm underneath your left arm, your right ear to your mat, and press into your left hand. Lean back into a twist. Breathe into your shoulders. A deep breath in through your nose. Deep breath out through your nose. I am breathing in. Slowly make your way back up to tabletop. Switch sides. Inhale, reach your left arm up. Exhale, thread the needle. Take your left arm underneath your right arm, or left ear to your mat. Lean back into your twist. Feels so nice. And then come back up to tabletop. Inhale, cow pose. You'll drop your belly, let your spine go settle back and look forward. As you exhale, round your spine, bring your chin to your chest. Cat stretch. Inhale, drop your belly. Exhale, round your spine. Just move back and forth a few times. Back to tabletop. Walk your hands forward, tuck your toes under, press back into downward facing dog. So you're in an upside down V, spread your fingers wide, look to your knees, your navel, relax your head, and pedal out your legs here. So bend one knee, bend the other, stretch out your calves, your hamstrings, your upper back. Spread your fingers wide. Make sure your hands are as wide as your mat, especially for this first down dog. Continue to breathe through your nose. And as you balance on the balls of your feet, keep a small bend in your knees. Look towards your hands. Walk your feet to your hands. So eventually your hands will lift and you can grab opposite elbows here. Bend your knees. Relax your head and neck gently. Sway side to side. Hang here. And you can change the crossing of your arms. Bring the opposite arm in front. Small bend in your knees. And drop your arms down. down. Slowly roll yourself up to standing so that your head is the last thing to lift. Let's take a moment to ground here. So you can bring your big toes together, hands in prayer, close your eyes, deep breath in through your nose, and deep breath out through your nose. No matter what happens throughout this practice, whether you fall down, you always have the chance to get back up and stay grounded. So please listen to your body, take care of yourself, and let's seal this with our breath. Deep breath in through your nose, and open mouth exhale. One more time, deep breath in. Exhale, let it go. All right, close your mouth, seal your lips, breathe through your nose, and relax your arms down to your sides. Just half sun salutation here. Inhale, mountain pose. Stretch your arms over your head. Let your hands come together at the top. Exhale, forward fold. Bend your knees, reach for your toes. Look towards your shins. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to your shins or your thighs. Find a flat back, long neck, look down, and exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach your arms over your head. Hands come together. Exhale, bring your hands to your heart. So this time into a full sun salutation. From the short end of your mat, inhale, mountain pose, reach up. Exhale, forward fold, bend your knees, hinge from your hips, and reach for your toes. Inhale, halfway lift, hands to your shins. Exhale, fold, plant your palms, step your feet back to a plank. Hold and breathe here. Stand through the crown of your head, press your heels behind you, inhale. And exhale, downward facing dog. Lift your hips up and back. So look to your knees, your navel, take your feet hip distance apart. 3 big breaths here. Deep breath in through your nose. Deep breath out through your nose. Again. All right, inhale, look forward to your hands. Exhale, forward fold, walk your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose. Reach your arms over your head, come up. Exhale, bring your hands together in prayer. Inhale, mountain pose, reach up. Exhale, forward fold, come right back down. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, plank. So plant your palms, walk your feet back, lift your hips in line with your shoulders, draw your belly in, push the floor away. Inhale, shift forward, go past your wrists, use your tippy toes. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, baby cobra, press your toes down, lift your head and chest up, so small back bend. And exhale, release. Try it again. Inhale, baby cobra, lift up. Roll your shoulder blades down and back. Keep a bend in your elbows. And exhale, release. One more time. Inhale, baby cobra, lift up a little bit higher. And exhale, release. Inhale, push up to plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. 3 big breaths here again. Make sure you're pressing through your thumb, your index finger, the rest of your fingertips, rather than just back to your wrists. And inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Walk your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Sit down into a chair. Reach your arms up. It looks like this from the front. You can bring your big toes together, press your heels down, and reach your arms up. Chair pose, like you're sitting in a chair. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, plank. So plant your palms, walk your feet back. And then as you hold your plank, this time, inhale, shift forward, and try to lower halfway into chaturanga. Hug your elbows in, inhale, upward facing dog, point your toes into your mat, lift your thighs, look forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. So tuck your toes under, or untuck your toes, and then lift your hips back. 3 big breaths here again. Time we're going to add some bigger poses. So inhale, lift your right leg up into a split. Exhale, bring your right knee to your right elbow. Shift forward into a high plank. Try to tap your elbow. Inhale, lift. And exhale, low lunge. Step your right foot in between your hands. Okay. Inhale, warrior 2. So round your left heel down. Come all the way up. So your chest and belly are facing towards the long side of your mat. Make sure your right second toe points straight ahead and roll your knee to your pinky toe. Pull your belly in. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Look towards your fingertips as you breathe. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale. Exhale, side angle pose. Right forearm to your thigh. Reach your left arm up. Look up to your thumb. If that's too much, you can look straight ahead. So press through your back heel. Breathe into your side body. Draw your belly in, sink into your front knee a little bit more. Keep a strong lunge. Ooh, the sun is blinding me. Breathe into your side ribs and the spaces between your ribs. Inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Windmill your hands down. Pivot to the ball of your back foot. Keep your left hand down here. Inhale, easy twist. Raise your right arm up. Lean your chest back. Bring your head back. Look up to your thumb. Try to stack your hand over your shoulder. All right, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga. So step back to your plank. Shift forward and lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Other side, same thing. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, bring your left knee to your left elbow. So bring it closer, tap. Inhale, lift. And exhale, low lunge. Step your left foot in between your hands. If it doesn't make it, you grab your ankle, place it here. Inhale, warrior two, come all the way up. Yay! So look towards your left fingertips. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Try to find your middle fingernail. Make sure your second toe is straight ahead so you have a long line, imaginary straight line between your feet. There we go, inhale. Exhale, side angle pose, left forearm to your thigh, reach your right arm up. So look straight ahead or challenge yourself, look up to your thumb. Lean back just like you're against a wall. Inhale, reverse warrior. Bend your left knee, reach your left arm up. Big side bend. Look up to your thumb or towards your back heel. Make sure your knee is rolling to your pinky toe, just like warrior two. The bugs. Inhale and exhale, low lunge. Plant your hands down. Pivot to the ball of your right foot. Keep your right hand down. Inhale, easy twist. Raise your left arm up. Stack your hand over your shoulder. Look up to your thumb. Press the floor away. There we go. Inhale. Exhale, chaturanga again. So shift forward and lower. Inhale, upward facing dog. Of course, you're welcome to hold your plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. One more time. We'll try this one more time just to make sure we're nice and warm for core. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, forward fold. Step your feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, chair pose. Sit down into your chair. Reach your arms up. Hands come together. Exhale, forward fold. Touch your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, chaturanga or hold your plank, your choice. So this means push up in Sanskrit. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, bring your right knee to your right elbow, tap. Inhale, lift. Exhale, low lunge, step through. Inhale, warrior two. Hold and breathe again. Roll your right knee to your pinky toe, draw your belly in, breath in, breath out. Looks like you're riding a surfboard. Inhale. Exhale, side angle pose, right forearm to your thigh, reach your left arm up, look up to your thumb, lean your head back, bring your chest back. Inhale, reverse warrior, bend your right knee, reach your right arm up. Sink into your front knee, draw your belly in, find your core. Inhale, exhale, low lunge. Before you move back, inhale, easy twist. Plant your left hand down, reach your right arm up, stack your hand over your shoulder, lean back, look up. So lift your hips up, push the floor away, inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, bring your left knee to your left elbow, tap, or bring it close. Inhale, lift. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior two, lift all the way up. And breathe here, so arms wide, look to your left fingertips, belly in. Exhale, side angle pose, left forearm to your thigh, stretch your right arm up, look up to your thumb. And then keep this stance for your lower body, but inhale, reverse warrior, reach up and back. So look up or look down. Pull your belly in, sink into your front knee. Inhale, exhale, low lunge. So hands down, right hand down. Inhale, lift your left arm up. Look into your thumb, stack your hand over your shoulder. All right, inhale, exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Deep breath in. This time, sigh it out. One more time, deep breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. All right, lower down. Take a few resting breaths here. Sip some water, towel off. Great job. Yay. So take a breath, reset. We're gonna move to some belly up core. So you have to lie on your back. Take as much time as you need though. And then let's do some crunches. So you can swing your feet forward. Lie on your back and hug your knees into your chest. Stretch out your low back here, slow down. And then release your knees to stack over your hips. Interlace your hands behind your head or put your fingertips behind your ears, whatever's more comfortable for you. So your toes are active, your hips are pressing down. Inhale, prepare. Exhale, crunch. Lift your head and chest up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, crunch. Just move up and down. 8 more. Exhale through your mouth as you lift. All right, almost there. Last 4, 3, 2, 1 more. Nice job. Now from here, curl up one more time. Take your knees wide and reach your arms between your legs. This is what we're gonna do. This is Firefly. You wanna see from here? Maybe even extend your legs. And then release. Take a long body stretch. Stretch your arms over your head. Stretch your legs long. Relax your abs. Chest, gently rock side to side. Put your hands underneath your knees, rock up and down a few times. Just back and forth. On our third rock, you can come all the way up. This time, get to boat pose with your knees bent and your hands underneath your knees. Try to sit up tall. So the whole point here is just to sit up tall. And you can stay here as long as you'd like. This is already a lot of work just to sit up tall. You can also lean back and float your feet. Or you can reach your arms out, look up, maybe smile, spread your toes, reach through your fingers, hold for 4, sit up taller, 3, almost there, 2, and 1. Cross your feet, plant your hands, step back in a plank, and let's stretch out an upward facing dog. So chaturanga, shift forward, lower, inhale, upward facing dog, look right, look left, wiggle your hips, stretch it out, downward facing dog. All right, deep breath in, sigh it out. One more time, deep breath in, sigh it out, let it go. Inhale, lift your right leg up. On your exhale, bring your right knee to your right elbow and then lower it down to your wrist. Lift it back up and lower down. So this is called elevators. One more time. Inhale, 3-legged dog, lift your right leg. Exhale, low lunge. Step your right foot in between your hands. Inhale, crescent lunge this time. So come up into a high lunge. Make sure your second toe is straight ahead. Sink down and reach your arms up. You can look at one spot in front of you. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. lower to your forearms. Just find somewhere where you're comfortable. Soften your face, soften your jaw. Slow, deep breath in. Long, deep breath out. To your hands, walk your right foot back into your hands and tuck your back toes under, lift your back knee, so you're back into your lunge. Inhale, exhale, wide forward fold, pivot towards the wrong side of your mat. You can parallel your feet to the edges of your mat, make sure your big toes are in one line. Inhale, lift, exhale, wide forward fold. Relax your head and neck, you can grab your ankles, look to the wall behind you. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, skandasana, to the back of your mat. Lean into your left foot, lift your right toes. So embrace your inner Spider-Man. Pretend you're Spider-Man here. Take a full breath in, full breath out. And then find your Spider-Man, lift your hips up, and pivot to the top of your mat towards your right foot. Lift your left toes. You can either keep your hands on your mat, on blocks, or in prayer. Try it again, lift your hips up, pivot to your left side, so hands on the mat or hands in prayer, and then pivot, skandasana, top of your mat, wiggle your toes. I definitely have some shorts on this pose, some other classes too. And then from here, low lunge, so pivot towards the top of your mat. Plant your hands. Inhale, plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. And exhale, downward facing dog. Other side, same thing. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, bring your left knee to your left elbow. And then lower down to your wrist. And lift. Lower and lift. One more time. Inhale, three-legged dog. Lift your left leg up. Exhale, low lunge. Step through. Inhale, crescent lunge, come up. Find your high lunge again, sink down. So your left second toe is straight ahead. You can see your knee between your second and third toe. And your back heel is lifted. Reach your arms up. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Inhale, exhale, revolve or move into your twist. Hands in prayer, lean forward, twist your right elbow across your left thigh, lift your chest up. Maybe look over your left shoulder. You can also lower to your back knee. All right, inhale. Exhale, lizard lunge. So hands down, walk your left foot to the edge of your mat and bring your hands to the inside of your foot. You can slide your right leg back, stay up, lower to your back knee or your forearms. Soften your face, soften your jaw. Breath in, breath out. Let's take 5 more breaths here. Nice job. Press up to your hands. Come back in a low lunge, so walk your left foot in between your hands, lift your back knee. Inhale. Exhale, wide forward fold, pivot towards the long side of your mat. So your heels are down. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. So hands underneath your face or grab your ankles, relax your head. Bring some weight into your toes. And then from here, come halfway up, heel toe your feet closer together, sit down into a squat. So you can put your hands on the floor or your hands in prayer, sit up tall. try to stack your knees on the back of your arms, lean forward, play with picking up one foot, the other, or both. And you can keep playing with this pose, or we'll move into Firefly from here. Okay, so this squat is pretty important because this is the shape we're going to take. Grab your blocks. There somewhere. Lift your hips up, and with your feet pointing straight ahead rather than out towards the side like a squat, you're going to turn them in. Bring your blocks behind your heels, and this is kind of learn as you go because the blocks will be a little in a kind of a different place for everyone. Put your hands on the blocks behind your heels, bend your elbows, make a shelf just like chaturanga, and try to wrap your feet. This is called shoulder pressing pose. Or for Firefly, extend your legs, put your toes. And if you fall, the floor is right there. So shake out your wrists, and then try it again. Crow pose or shoulder pressing Firefly. Show you one more time, right? So this is squat. Lift your hips up. Bring the blocks behind your feet. Make sure your toes are straight ahead. Plant your palms, bend your elbows, make a shelf. So stack your thighs on the back of your arms, maybe wrap your feet, or extend. When you're ready to release, have a seat. Great job. Shake it out. Slow down. We're going to come back. This time we're going to cool down. So you can take your blocks out of the way. Come back to Y4 fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, low lunge. Turn to the top of your mat. Chaturanga or straight to downward facing dog. Last one. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg up. Exhale, bring your right knee to your right elbow. Lower it down to your wrist. Move into half frog. So half pigeon is where you put your foot towards your body for this class. Slide your left foot back. Take your toes out to the side. Okay, and it's kind of a sweet spot. You can kind of wiggle around, find a more comfortable position. So you may have to move your leg back. You're welcome to stay up. You can lower to your forearms or make a pillow out of your hands, rest your forehead. Slow deep breath in. Long deep breath out. Let's take about 5 to 8 breaths here. Take your time to come out of this. We're going to go right back into downward facing dog. So you can bring your hands back, lift yourself up, and either through tabletop or just slide right back. Pedal out your knees, shake it out. Same thing on the other side. Inhale, lift your left leg up. Exhale, bring your left knee to your left elbow, lower to your wrist, and then instead of bringing your foot in towards your body, take your toes out to the side of your mat. You can move your leg wherever you need to. Lift your back leg, and then slide it back. So you're on the top of your foot. Kind of go. It's kind of more of like a learning. You kind of have to learn your body as you go with the practice. Okay, but my leg is out to the side. You're welcome to stay up. You're welcome to fold or make a pillow out of your hands and rest your forehead. Let's take 5 to 8 breaths on this side. Slow down. Soften your face, soften your jaw, and rest. very slowly. Take your time. Walk your hands back, press up and back. Pedal at your knees, shake out your legs. Inhale, plank. This time shift forward. Exhale, lower all the way down to your belly. Reach your arms back, rest on your chin. Inhale, locust. Lift your head and lift your toes. So try to fly. Point your toes over your head. Keep lifting, keep breathing. Reach your arms back. Inhale, lift. Exhale, release. Look to your right side, rest. This time, on this second round, we'll take bow pose. If you want to stick with locust pose, or if you can't grab your feet, stay with locust pose. If you're ready for bow, bend your knees, reach back and grab your feet. Inhale, lift. Kick your feet into your hands, lift your thighs, pull your arms back. Try to roll onto the spot below your navel. Inhale, exhale, release. Look to your left side, rest. Underneath your shoulders, not your knees. And then lie on your back. So take your feet to one side, your hips to the opposite side. Lie down. We're going to stay lying down, so grab anything you need for your final pose. As you lie down, I'm going to use this hat, by the way, to cover my face. And you can bend your knees, rest your hands beside your hips. Just like you do in bridge, but instead of bridge, just extend your legs up. Just like your legs are up the wall. So bring your big toes together, spread your toes, flex your feet, and look up to your toes and breathe. If you want to take bridge instead of this, you can. It's not easy, but it's pretty simple, just to bring your legs up. When you're ready, move into happy baby pose. Bring your knees into your armpits, grab the edges of your feet, gently rock side to side, just like a happy baby. Move into your spinal twist from here. Pull your right knee into your chest, stretch your left leg long. Take your right knee to your left side, reach your right arm out, look to your right hand. Spinal twist. Switch sides when you're ready. Take your left knee to your chest, reach your right leg long. Take your left knee to your right side, look to your left hand. About 12 breaths just for this YouTube video. If you'd like to stay longer, feel free to set a timer or pause. So soften your face, soften your jaw, relax your arms down, and close your eyes. Please stay here much longer. I encourage you to stay as long as you would like. If you're ready to come up, wiggle your fingers and your toes. Gently roll to one side and make a pillow out of your hands. And then help yourself up to seated. All right, sit up tall. Bring your hands to your knees or in your lap. Close your eyes. One more moment of stillness. In prayer. Thank you so much for joining me today. Have a wonderful rest of your day, wonderful week. Namaste.